decants. What are decants, you may ask? These are decants. So I managed to find 12 decants in my collection that I think are full bottle worthy. If you want to know what those 12 fragrances are, meet me on the other side of this intro and we're going to get right into it. See you in just a second. What's going on, YouTube? You guessed it, it is your boy Trey Sense. We got a little bit of a video, a little bit of a discussion. You know how we do it here on the channel. But before we get into this video, you already know I need a few things for you. I need you to like, share this video. Big shout out to my homeboy Corbin for sharing your video on Facebook. Appreciate you, brother. Like, share, and by all means, if this is your multiple time stopping by the channel, what are you waiting on? Give me boy a sub. It helps. It really helps. Give me a sub. And after you sub, hit the icon bell so every time I upload a video, you'll be one of the first to know, and you can come by here and see what I'm talking about. Now that we've got that out of the way, let's get it. Let's rock, shall we? The first fragrance I want to talk to you about is from the house of Dior. And as I say all the time, don't bore her, Dior her with Sauvage the Elixir. Now I picked this what's this called? Travelo up at my dealers before they stopped filling them. Now they won't fill them. I used to go in there and catch a certain salesperson on the floor and she would fill them. Now none of them. They won't do it, which is a shame because I was able to get, I think this is seven mils of Dior's Sauvage Elixir for $15. I think it was $16, $20 for tax and all, and for a cologne that's that expensive, I feel like $16 was a good buy because you got to realize for 60 mils it's $160, $160. So I got just enough for me, and the purpose of these is, well, it says Travelo for traveling, but to me, it's a great way to really, honestly, truly add some fragrances to your collection. It may not be full bottle worthy, but in this case, it's definitely full bottle worthy. It's one that I plan on picking up in the near future from the house of Dior, from the Sauvage line. This is the latest and hopefully last flanker, and it is Elixir, which they suggest that you layer, but in my opinion, if you pay $160 for a fragrance, why would you layer it? The next one is from the house of YSL, and it's a brand new fragrance as well, maybe the latest release that they have on the men's side, and it is Blue Electric. And this, many people say it is really, really similar to the older batch of YSL's La Nuit de L'Homme. I have a small decant of some of the older batches of La Nuit de L'Homme, and it is definitely stronger than the newer batches. I'm not sure why they reformulated it or what all they changed. My bottle of La Nuit de L'Homme is newer. It smells good. It really, really does. It really, really does. I'm glad to have it in my collection. And Blue Electric is also one that I plan to add to my collection. It just smells good to me. Blue is one of my favorite colors, and I just want it. I just want it. Since I have a decant of it, I will definitely be trying it, getting it. Well, I've already tried it. I'll definitely be getting it and adding it to the collection when they get in stock. From what I keep hearing, they're pretty hard to find right now because people just can't keep them in stock. I'm pretty sure my mall would have it though. I'm pretty sure my dealers would have it, so I don't know. But Blue Electric from YSL is one I plan to add. This next one is from an independent house. I think he's based out of Louisiana, and it is Genres Run After My Car. And this is a beautiful scent. It's along the lines of Elysium, Aventus, Cedroc Boise. All of them, it's that masculine, fruity, citrus type of smell. I actually love this fragrance. And Run After My Car, could you think of a better name for a men's fragrance? No, you couldn't. I mean, because this is what this one's gonna make them do. It's gonna make them run after your car. From the house of Genre, run after my car. That's one I definitely want to add to my collection. I just adore the way that fragrance smells. I think it's really, really nice. This next one is from YSL, and it is La Nuit de l'Homme, the Parfum edition. And this one has some of that La Nuit DNA. It's a little bit more, to me, leathery and spicy, a little bit richer and a little bit deeper, like you would expect from a parfum. So this is one I definitely would love to add, La Nuit de l'Homme, the Parfum. Okay, let's see where we going now. And I'm gonna tell you this while I got your attention. All of these with the little white label came from the exact same place, and they came from myfragrancesamples.com. myfragrancesamples.com. So I know some of y'all are gonna ask in the comments. That's where you go to get them. myfragrancesamples.com. Okay, this next one that I want to add to my list, another one from the house of Dior, and it is Dior Home 2016 in batches. This smells good to me. I do have the 2020, and I like the 2020 a lot. But if I can get my hands on a 2016 in batch, then that's what I'm gonna do. Is there a difference? Yes. Now, don't get it twisted. The 2020 holds its own, and it smells equally as good. I don't think one smells any better than the other one, but the 16 is a little bit more lipsticky and a little bit more irisy. So it's worth having them both if you can do it. Just for a side note, I think it's the Intense, Dior Home Intense. I also look to add that one too, but I don't have a decant of it. But I do look to add it as well. Dior Home 2016 is one that will be added to my collection, hopefully in 2022. This next one, ooh, this is a good one. This is a Dolce & Gabbana, the one flanker, and it is Luminous Nights. This one is going to be hard for me to get though, because I think it was an exclusive release to certain parts of the world, but this is a great take on a Middle Eastern fragrance. It has that incensey, dark, resinous, rich vibe that I'm growing to love, and understanding how to wear those fragrances, the time to wear them, situation, temperatures, all of that, because it does make a difference how you wear that fragrance when you wear that fragrance. And this is one that I think smells amazing, and one that I will be looking to add to my collection. Yeah, from the house of Dolce & Gabbana, one more flanker in the one line, and it is Luminous Nights. It sounds like a guy that used to play running back at one of the local high schools. First down, Luminous Nights on the carry. I promise you it does. And this next one is from the house of Mancera, and it is Saharan Wind. And this one, oudi, citrus. It's a little more wearable of an oud in the summertime than Black to Black or oud exclusive. It's just more wearable because it has more citrus up top than it does oud. So it just comes off a little bit lighter, a little bit fresher, just a little bit easier to wear. It's a Mancera product, so you know the performance on it is going to be stellar. It's going to do exactly what it's going to do and what it's supposed to do. So this is one I'm looking to add to my collection as well, Saharan Winds. All right, guys, I got a few more. Let me get a little coffee right here to clear up the nostrils. This next one is from a clone house. It's from 3-in-1, but this is an original creation from them, and it is called Black Smoke. And it's just like it smells just like the name. Watch this mist. See that? That's nice. A little bit of fruit, a little bit of leather, incense, resinous, which is a theme for me because I'm trying to add, just like I went through that spell where I wanted to add more oudi, I'm just wanting to add darker, richer scents. I've got so many fresh, fruity, easy to wear fragrances. I want something that's a little bit more challenging, a little bit on the cutting edge of things, and this is one that definitely is. From the house of 3-in-1, Black Smoke, definitely full bottle. Wherever you guys go check 3-in-1 out, tell them Trey sent you. You find them on Facebook. They do not have a website, but you can find them on Facebook, 3-in-1. This next one is probably the cheapest one out of this bunch, and it is from the house of Zahara, and it is Ginger Lover. You know, and again, I don't have 4 bottles of these. That's why they're decants. That's why they're decants. This one, name says it all, Ginger Lover. Now, what does this one remind me of? This one is a lower quality version of YSL's OT. That's what this smells like. Just a lower, slightly lower in quality, but it doesn't smell bad at all. This would be a great alternative to YSL's OT. If you don't want to spend OT money, then get Ginger Lover. But my reason for wanting it is, well, A, it smells good, and B, this is one I could wear to work. You know, I'm not wearing OT to work. I'm just not. OT's been discontinued, and I know the price on it is going to skyrocket. But Ginger Lover, on the other hand, I can definitely pick up, wear to work, and wear it with confidence. And go in there, man, I'm smelling like ginger. I'm smelling like a big old bottle of ginger ale up in here. Ginger Lover from the house of Zahara is one that I look to add to my collection, and that could be had between 25 and 30 bucks. This next one is from the house of Galon, and it is L'Homme Ideal the Parfum. And this one is nothing like, I know you've seen these bottles, you've seen them all over Facebook, all over YouTube, the little square bottles, nice looking bottle with the clear metal with the name right there. Well, that's what this is. Except this is the Parfum edition. And I like it a lot. Rich, dark, leathery, spicy type of scent. Very masculine, very mature, a little bit powdery. Maybe it has a touch of iris in it. But just a nice little easy to wear fragrance. And I don't think it's overly expensive. I think it's around the $40 mark. I need to look when I get off of here. You can go online and look and get some prices for it, because it's definitely one that I would like to add as well. And it is L'Homme Ideal, the Parfum edition. I can tell you this about doing this video. I'm gonna have the easiest cleanup. Normally when I do a video, it's bottles everywhere, but since these were all decants, they all came from one place, so it's going to be easy. This next one on the list is from the house of Zahara, and it is Tabak. And what this one is a sweet tobacco, a vanilla tobacco. Got this from JP when I was in Texas. He was like, "Hey, Trey, on the cool, man, here you go, you can have that." So I was like, "Okay, JP, I appreciate it." Sprayed it on my skin as they were going crazy over that Abercrombie and Fitch Authentic Nights. Him and Manny was going crazy over that. I had slipped this on my skin. No, that's not what they were going crazy over. They were going crazy over, well, they were going crazy over that too. But I had let them smell that Trussardi with Lesso for the first time. That's a banger. Y'all have got to get that in your repertoire. Order it now so it'll be here before Valentine's Day. So when you're with your honey, you can spray on that Reflesso and it rocks out. But I had sprayed this on my hand and let it sit for about 30 minutes. And I told JP, man, it's gonna go sweet on my skin. So I stuck my hand back there. I was like, Jay, smell that. He was like, man, what is that? That smells good. I was like, that's the Tabak. He was like, man, it's so sweet on you. I was like, I told you. That's what they do on me. Sweet fragrances sweeten up. That's why I have to watch what I wear. Certain sweet fragrances, and it's super, super sweet. But, you know, I'm learning to deal with it. But Tabak from Zahara is one that I definitely plan on adding to my collection before too long. This next one is from the house of Cartier, and it is Pasha de Cartier, the Parfum. And this one surprises me because it's lighter, fresher, more modern than the original Pasha. Normally, the EDT is the lighter, fresher version, and the EDP is the darker, resinous, you know, more serious of the two. But in this case, it's the opposite. The EDT, you know, is the more gentlemanly, more grown manly, more masculine. This one, the EDP, to me is a little bit more playful, a little bit more youthful, a little bit more modern, I guess is the best way to put it. But nonetheless, from the house of Pasha de Cartier, from the house of Pasha is Pasha de Cartier, the Parfum. And that is one of my decants that I will be magically turning into what Mr. Miyagi said, wow. turning it into a full bottle. Man, I so appreciate you all sitting through this video and stopping by the channel, always returning to the scene of the crime. You know how I feel. It's greatly, greatly appreciated. I really, really do appreciate it. We're coming into the month of February, and this is the month of love, and it's the month of love. So man, if you got your little shorty, treat her good. Hold on to her tight. You know what I mean? Be good to your little shorty. If you ain't got a shorty like me, you shortyless. You know, love yourself. That's what I'm gonna do in the month of February. I'm gonna date Trey. I'm gonna date Trey and have a good time doing it. You know what I mean? So, but anyway, let's live life and enjoy each other. Let's learn to laugh as much as we can. Anyway, this is not a public service announcement. I'm just saying, life is short. For you younger guys out there that happen to come across this channel, listen, don't worry about the small things in life. I promise you, it's gonna be okay. You'll survive it. You'll survive it. You'll hurt, but you'll always have your memories. You know what I mean? And no one can take those from you. So enjoy life, baby. Enjoy it. Live it, because one day you're gonna snap your fingers and you're gonna be an old dude. So, because all of us older dudes were younger dudes just a few days ago. Anyway. But anyway, man, I appreciate you all for coming by the channel, returning to the scene of the crime, and sitting through the shenanigans with me. I so greatly appreciate it, and I love you all. And you already know, I gotta get off of here, do a thumbnail, edit the video, get it up so you can see it. I love you all. God bless you all. Please be active in the comment section. You know, it is what it is. That's what they're there for. And again, God bless you all. I love you all. Until next time, peace.